Described as one of the most unique and livable communities in all of the southeastern United States, the 2,200-acre community of Landfall can trace its roots to the Italian explorer Verrazzano, who first arrived here in 1542. The acreage along the Intracoastal Waterway was purchased by Pembroke and Sarah Jones in the late 1800s and became known as Pembroke Park. The Jones' main residence was in the nearby Airlie Gardens, and the present Lionsgate community along Eastwood Road was the location of the entrance to Pembroke Park. The elaborate lodge, designed by noted architect J. Stewart Barney, served as both a gentleman's hunting club and the scene for lavish parties and oyster roasts. Evidence of the original lodge and the fireplace where the oyster roast took place are still present today, along with the temple garden that once contained ponds stocked with fish, and the temple's gazebo, designed by Pembroke Jones' son-in-law, John Russell Pope. This design became the prototype for the Jefferson Memorial in Washington, D.C. Jones's granddaughter, who inherited the property, originated the idea for the Landfall Community in the 1970s and gave names to many of its original streets. Developers purchased this property in 1984, and later Frank Keenan, for whom the chapel in Landfall is named, began the construction of early homes in conjunction with the Weyerhaeuser Company. Today, all of the 1,944 property lots are in private hands. The developers have left, and nearly 1,600 homes are complete or in the final stages of construction. More than 300 acres of conservation property containing walking trails have been set aside for the use of residents and will not be developed in the future. One championship golf course could have well served the community, but Landfall has two, with an 18-hole Pete Dye course of undulating fairways, magnificent greens, and a stately clubhouse, and a 27-hole Jack Nicklaus-designed course with an ocean, pines, and marsh settings that provide a challenge for golfers of all levels. The Nicklaus Clubhouse serves as administrative headquarters for the country club and contains a tavern with 3 separate dining areas and a ballroom. Tennis great Cliff Drysdale designed the Landfall Sports Center, which was recently upgraded to contain 11 clay and 3 hard courts with a spacious Olympic-sized swimming pool, a workout center, and children's daycare facility. A soccer field, basketball court, beach volleyball, and children's playground are located just inside the Drysdale Gate, where the Council of Association offices and maintenance center are situated. A 1-mile paved walking path around Landfall Lake and a community park along Landfall Drive both have great views of the Intracoastal Waterway. Landfall is actually divided into 24 sub-communities, with homeowner representatives responsible for both neighborhood and community-wide issues. An elected board of directors oversees budget and long-range planning, while subcommittees include an architectural review board, which provides direction on all new home construction and landscaping, assuring adherence to standards that are meant to retain property values. The Country Club of Landfall conducts a number of activities each month, and members are encouraged to utilize the facilities, with many wedding receptions, galas, and large fundraising events held at the clubhouse. Each year, Landfall community organizations host a Springfest event, a 4th of July parade, games, rides, and fireworks. An October Fall Festival is yet another chance for the community to come together for games, prizes, baked goods, and lunch from the grill, with proceeds from these festivals used to support the Great Oaks Club, Landfall Foundation, the Keenan Chapel, and the Landfall CERT Community Emergency Response Team. As Wilmington's premier gated community, Landfall is served by 3 entrances where security is present. Eastwood Road and Arboretum gates have security present 24/7, while the Drysdale Gate is served by security Monday through Saturdays until 6 p.m. All resident vehicles are barcoded for entry, while visitors must stop and report to security before being allowed to enter. Regular security patrols are conducted along the 29 miles of Landfall streets and conduct home security checks. A variety of home styles and price ranges from the 300s to $3 million can be found, and with more than 300 lots remaining, a new custom home can be constructed by one of the 5 home builders in the Wilmington area. Just down the street from the Eastwood entrance is Wrightsville Beach, within walking or biking distance. Both Eastwood and Military Cutoff roads have numerous and abundant shopping and restaurant opportunities, including Mayfair Town Center, Lumina Station, and the Forum, just outside Landfall's gates. Lovable, livable Landfall. It's truly a great location and place to live.